bookmaker offered 500 to 1 against England winning. Two players placed a bet on their own defeat. In the next 12 minutes, you will see how a disgraced captain rewrote cricket history, and why the moment that changed everything happened when nobody was watching. Leeds, July 1981. A grey Yorkshire sky hangs over Headingley cricket ground. Inside the pavilion, an English team is unraveling. They are one test down in the ashes, and the man who was once their golden captain, Ian Botham, has just resigned after a pair of ducks at Lord's. He walked off to silence. No applause, not even from the members. Mike Brearley is recalled to lead the side. He is 39 years old, a psychology graduate, a captain more famous for reading men than scoring runs. His mission is impossible. Save the ashes, and somehow save Botham, because everyone at Lord's could see it. The big all-rounder was broken. Australia bat first. Kim Hughes leads them to 401 for 9 declared. John Dyson grinding out a century. Botham himself taking 6 wickets in a spell that hints just faintly at the player he used to be. But when England reply, they collapse for 174. Botham top scores with 50, yet the follow-on is enforced. On the 4th morning, Ladbrokes posts odds on the electronic scoreboard. England to win, 500 to 1. Australian players Dennis Lillee and Rod Marsh, laughing in the dressing room, slip a few pounds to the team bus driver. They bet on England. Not out of belief, out of comedy. By tea on day 4, England are 135 for 7 in their second innings, still 92 runs behind, beaten, humiliated. Journalists file their reports. Some players check out of the team hotel, expecting the match to end that evening. Graham Dilley walks to the crease. Botham greets him with a smile and says, allegedly, let's give it some Humpty. What follows is not a plan. It is not a strategy. It is a man with nothing left to lose, swinging a heavy Duncan Fernley bat as if he is chopping wood. Botham begins to hit, not carefully, not correctly. He hits Lillee back over his head. He edges Terry Alderman for 4 through gully and grins. He carves, he pulls, he laughs. Dilley, inspired, matches him blow for blow, making 56 from 75 balls. The partnership is worth 117 in 80 minutes. When Dilley falls, Chris Old joins in, then Bob Willis. Botham finishes unbeaten on 149, an innings of 148 balls, 1-6, 27 fours, and a strange, wild joy that seemed to belong to another century. England close on 351 for 9. They lead by only 129. Still not enough. Everyone knows it. Australia need 130 to win. Day 5, a dull, cool morning. Australia begin confidently. Dyson and Wood take them to 56 for 1. It looks routine. Then Bob Willis, 32 years old, aching knees, dropped from earlier squads, told by Brearley to run in from the Kirkstall lane end and bowl as fast as he can and forget everything else. Willis's eyes glaze over. Teammates later say he looked hypnotized. He steams in, wild hair flying, and something inhuman happens. Trevor Chappell caught behind. Kim Hughes edged to slip. Graham Yallop caught close in. Rod Marsh hooks, and the ball flies to Dilley at fine leg, who staggers, catches it inches from the boundary rope. Australia 58 for 4, then 65 for 5, then 68 for 6. Bruce Yardley slashes caught, Ray Bright bowled. The Australian dressing room is silent. Lillee comes in and swings, and edges Willis to Mike Gatting at mid-on, a diving catch that would have been impossible 10 minutes earlier. Australia 111 for 9. They need 19. Alderman and Ray Bright, the last pair, edge closer. Every ball is torture. Then Willis, running in one final time, uproots Bright's middle stump. Australia all out for 111. England win by 18 runs. Willis has taken 8 for 43. He sprints from the field wordless, refusing every interview, still lost inside whatever trance had swallowed him. Botham, cigar in mouth, walks off like a man who has just woken from a strange dream. It is only the second time in Test history a team has won after following on. Not since 1894 has such a thing happened. And yet the miracle is not finished. In the next Test at Edgbaston, with Australia cruising towards 151 for the win, Brearley tosses the ball to Botham once again. Botham, reluctant, unsure, takes 5 wickets for 1 run in 28 balls. At Old Trafford, he scores 118 from 102, an innings Wisden calls the greatest of the modern era. England win the series 3-1. But Headingley is the moment that lives, because it was not just a match, it was a resurrection. Botham had been called a failure in every newspaper in England the week before. His marriage was strained, his confidence was gone, and in 6 hours of madness at a ground in Leeds, he became immortal. To this day, in England, that summer is remembered by a simple phrase, Botham's ashes, as if the trophy itself belonged to him alone. And there is a stranger footnote. Lilly and Marsh, the two Australians who placed those joke bets at 500 to 1, actually collected their winnings. They insisted, straight-faced, that a wager is a wager. Some in Australia never forgave them. Others said it was the most honest thing anyone did that week. What no one disputes is this. On the fourth afternoon at Headingley, when Botham walked to the crease with the series lost, cricket itself changed. A game supposedly built on caution and technique had been beaten senseless by a man swinging for the fences with nothing left to protect. The purists were horrified. The public was in love. And somewhere in that contradiction lives the reason we still tell this story 40 years on. If this story stirred something in you, subscribe to Cricket Chronicles. Every week, we uncover the legends, the scandals, and the impossible moments that shaped this beautiful game. Hit the bell, and next time, we ride into the fires of Bodyline.